afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Today, the finale of this. Boomer Big Dog is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise.
Left fielder, Andrew.
Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Pollock comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold? Now a ball rolled softly to second, on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Corey Seager, and as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
Seager
looks at a changeup right over the middle. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. First pitch of the at-bat.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Long run, but he gets there. Here's Adrian now. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now here it comes. Strike 2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Stephen Wright. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. So digging in now, Boomer Big Dog. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, 0-1.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner bare hands it. How about that? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Toles. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Andrew Toles goes quietly leading off the 4th. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2 pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Polanco is under this one, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Boomer Big Dog comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third.
The tie game, the pitcher comes to the plate and he gets a 2 RBI hit to break up the tie and give himself and his team the lead. Let's see if he can hold it when he gets on the mound.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to take it is Bonifacio. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yasmani Grandal.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yasmani Grandal becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Gillespie is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Stephen Wright comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Paulo Orlando is up off the bench as he'll be.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
6-2 the final total today. The Dodgers earn the victory.
A pitching coach acknowledges a worthy performance. Unfortunately, this time it was in vain. Downtown L.A. and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight it's the 3rd of this. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. Change up right in your wheelhouse.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Ready now, Brett Eibner. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up now, Boomer
Batting
Big
ninth.
Dog.
Pitcher. Boomer Big Dog.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
And that'll bring up the
right
Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they... At the plate, Matt Barrios. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gillespie's up with it. A quick out number 1. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. At the plate, Julio Urias. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boomer Big Dog, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena has a play. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. On the ground to third. Gillespie is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gillespie has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 23.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing. Talk about dominant work so far.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order. Digging in once again, Boomer Big Dog. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Ready with the 0-2. He's running towards second. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Striding in once again, Matt Barrios comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Bonifacio ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Andrew Toles will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Bonifacio is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air.
Mine.
And there's out number 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Kike Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt. 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. So coming to the plate, Boomer Big Dog. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Big Dog.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. So striding in, Justin Turner. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled straight back. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Now at the plate, Brett Eibner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. That's popped up out towards short right field. Bonifacio ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and welcome back to the show's presentation of Major League Baseball. Great look there at the skylines of coming to the plate now, Matt Barrios. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Gillespie is there, 1 away. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Alonso is there, and there are 2 men gone now. John Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. And another foul ball. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Gillespie is there for it. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this. Boomer Big Dog will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
Center fielder.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Big Dog is under this one. And that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one sent foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Right fielder.
Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Polanco will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
So we got him swinging. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ian Desmond is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Boomer Big Dog.
Pitcher. Boomer Big Dog.
Oh, look at the sliding stop, the throw, and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another.
The catcher, number
now at
14.
the plate, Tony Walters. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tony Walters goes down for out number 2 in the top half. John Gray is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled down the line. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They
Come on, guys.
digging in to try it again. Boomer, Big Dog, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Big Dog.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Polanco is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. No look. He flips it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ian Desmond stands in as he looks at a called strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. That'll bring up Tony Walters. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for. Striding in once again, John Gray. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And there's out number 1. Digging in once again,
Now
DJ
batting.
LeMahieu.
Second
No hits
baseman.
in 2 trips to the
DJ
plate for him in the ball
LeMahieu.
game. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Up
He's
next for
singled in 2
Colorado.
trips to the plate
Center
thus
fielder,
far.
Charlie
Right there for strike
Blackmon.
1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They
The
better
batter,
start
number
paying
20,
attention to him.
Third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0-1.
Arenado.
Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco is right there. 2 gone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the
Now
bullpen.
batting, the first baseman.
Ian Desmond
Ian
is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the
Ladies
inning.
and gentlemen,
So they go.
your
Paulo
attention,
Orlando
please.
will come on to pinch hit
hitting
here in
for
a
the
big
Diamondbacks.
spot.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine
Final
to
line
finish this
score for
one.
our ball
To get
game.
the
A pitching coach acknowledges a worthy performance. Unfortunately, this time it was in vain. Despite logging more wins than losses, this team missed the playoffs and thus can't really feel it had a winning campaign. Fortunately, all that remains of this team's disappointing season is for somebody to wrap it up and send it on its way. An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. A grievance previously issued is readdressed. A representative calls with big news for his client. A recently acquired player meets with his manager before debuting with his new team.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes on to
pitching for the
start the
Rangers,
inning, and he'll have a
number
huge lead to
24.
work with.
Boomer Big Dog.
Digging in, David Lugo.
Leading
He'll
off the
lead
bottom
things
of the
off
ninth
here
inning
as
for the
we
Royals.
play the bottom of the ninth.
Catcher.
Sends that
Number
one out of play
32.
for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter, so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hit back toward the mound. And he's set down, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. 0 for 1
Right
for him
fielder.
here in this one.
Austin.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Right now. Come on, guys.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and two strikes here. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Here we go.
First baseman, number 2, Tim Klein.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Popped high in the air. Dias is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Texas slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
final line score.
Mario
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
will
pitching
come
for the
on and get
Rangers,
some work as he makes his
number 20,
second
pinch
appearance
hitting
so
for the
far this
Brewers,
spring.
number
Scooter
2.
Jeanette will come on to
Scooter
pinch hit here in a
Jeanette.
big spot. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Pinch hitting for
Greg
the Brewers,
Patterson will
number
see what he can
36.
do off the bench as he'll
Greg
bat with runners at the
Patterson.
corners and 2 gone here. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Whit Merrifield will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Shin Soo Choo is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Devin Bernal is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Adam Conley worked only 3 innings in the losing effort.